Welcome back to the fourth installment of our in-depth exploration of the New Vegas Strip. We've delved into the labyrinthine streets, scrutinised the illustrious casinos, and today we're turning our attention to a stronghold of authority on the Strip, the NCR Military Police HQ. Established in 2281, the NCR Military Police HQ, or NCR Military Police Headquarters, is the primary operating base for the NCR's military police on the New Vegas Strip. This strategically placed stronghold is nestled directly across from the NCR Embassy, positioned conveniently at the southeast end of the Strip. The design of the NCR Military Police HQ is noteworthy, constructed with three main sections: an office, jail cells, and a storage room. The office is the administrative nerve centre of the building, teeming with the hustle and bustle of military affairs. The jail cells, meanwhile, are a stark reminder of the ironclad grip of NCR justice. The storage room, however, offers the most intrigue. It is a treasure trove of weapons, including an array of guns, abundant ammunition, and an assortment of armours. Accessing this room requires some skill, as it is protected by a hard locked door. For those not adept at picking locks, there is an alternative. The key can be swiped from Marie Pappas, located in the embassy building across the road. But be warned, a failed attempt at picking the lock could have dire consequences. If detected, this will prompt MPs to attack, as well as cause a reduction in both karma and reputation with the NCR. However, those who have established a good enough standing with the NCR can find relief in the fact that MPs will not react with hostility to their lock-picking attempts. In the room housing the jail cells, one can find Strip Letter 10, a noteworthy collectible for those inclined towards uncovering every bit of New Vegas lore. Also, a key, the NCR Embassy cell key, can be found hidden away in Marie Pappas's average locked desk. This particular item is a passport to freedom for those unlucky enough to find themselves behind bars, as it unlocks the jail cells within the headquarters. Intriguingly, at least one of the jailed gamblers has a key to the cell, a reminder perhaps that in New Vegas, even the most unexpected individuals may hold the keys to their own freedom. Next, let's take a look at the NCR Embassy, which serves as the diplomatic mission of the NCR to the New Vegas Free Economic Zone. The NCR Embassy's establishment was rooted in the strategic agreement known as the New Vegas Treaty. This accord allowed the New California Republic to set up a diplomatic presence on the Strip to negotiate and resolve disputes with the powerful and enigmatic ruler of New Vegas, Mr. House. This symbol of diplomacy and dialogue can be found at the farthest end of the Strip, situated in a somewhat rundown building. It's located just across from Michelangelo's workshop, setting an interesting contrast between artistry and bureaucracy. The NCR Embassy has been home to 3 ambassadors since its inception. Philip Granger was the first to hold the position, followed by Susanna Edith, and currently the post is held by Dennis Crocker. Each of these ambassadors has played a crucial role in shaping the relationship between the NCR and New Vegas. The NCR Embassy compound is a complex of 2 buildings, each serving a distinct function. The first is the embassy itself, the heart of diplomatic negotiations and day-to-day administration. The second is the aforementioned NCR Military Police HQ, which, as discussed, handles law enforcement and security matters. Upon entering the embassy, visitors are greeted by a reception desk. To the right lies the office of Ambassador Dennis Crocker, found at the end of the hall. This office is one of the few rooms situated on this side of the reception. During the day, Ambassador Crocker can usually be found here, tending to the complex web of diplomatic duties. On the opposite side of the reception desk, several other rooms can be found. These include supply rooms that ensure the embassy runs smoothly, a barracks room for the NCR's stationed troops, a dining hall for sustenance, and the office of Captain Marie Pappas. For those with a keen eye for detail and an interest in uncovering hidden stories, the NCR Embassy is a treasure trove. A notable artefact is Ambassador Philip Granger's final report, which can be found on a desk in the administration room across from Crocker's office. This important document provides a rare glimpse into Granger's tenure and the challenges he faced. Similarly, Ambassador Susanna Edith's final report is another insightful piece. It's carefully placed on a shelf in Ambassador Crocker's office, providing another perspective on the complex dynamics of the embassy. 2 strip letters, numbered 9 and 11 respectively, can also be found within the embassy. Strip letter 9 is on a table in the cafeteria, while strip letter 11 is in the barracks. Both letters offer snippets of the everyday life within the embassy. Lastly, one can't overlook Ambassador Dennis Crocker's suit. The suit, a physical embodiment of the ambassador's authority and responsibility, is worn by Crocker himself. As such, it symbolises the living history of the NCR Embassy in the heart of the Strip. And now, as ever, we return to the Courier's tale, although this time we are wrapping up their time on the Strip. The Courier emerges from the intrigue and glamour of the Strip, a mirage of neon lights, illusions, and the memory of old world decadence. With their deeds etched into the annals of this arid world, they now step into a new chapter. An invisible call resonates through the air, not from the ravages of the wasteland, but from the stronghold of order and civilization, the new California Republic. Ambassador Crocker, a diplomatic embodiment of the NCR's values, has been watching from the NCR embassy with vested interest. A keen eye and a careful hand are what's required in this desert chessboard, and the courier, in his eyes, is the perfect pawn that could quickly become a strategic focal point. The urgency of his task is underscored by the creeping shadow of the Legion, a deadly spectre threatening to consume the region. Now more than ever, alliances need to be formed, enemies neutralised, threats dismantled. And for this precarious mission, the courier seems perfect. Yet, the task is far from simple. It demands finesse, tact, and an undying loyalty to the NCR. The stakes couldn't be higher as the decisions lie squarely in the hands of our courier. The strategists of the new California Republic, poring over worn maps and faded intelligence reports, see a beacon of hope glowing from the northeast. A faction known as the Boomers, secluded and fiercely independent, hold a unique power. Nestled within the Nellis Air Force Base, they guard the mighty howitzers, the ancient relics of warfare, the instruments of thunder that could rain death from above during the looming Second Battle of Hoover Dam. Thus, the courier is beckoned towards this hardened tribe. Their task? To journey through the relentless Mojave, to traverse the treacherous expanse of desert, and reach the hallowed grounds of the Nellis Air Force Base. Here, they are to make contact with the Boomers, to charm, convince, and perhaps even coerce this faction into the fold of the NCR. The balance of power in the Mojave teeters on the edge of a knife, and the courier stands at the precipice of a decision that could change the course of history. As the Boomers weigh in on the great equation of the wasteland, the next chapter of the courier's tale unravels, pregnant with the promise of turmoil, treachery, and, just maybe, triumph.